Hey guys, it's Elizabeth from Madero Vlog Moments, and today I'm going to share with you some tips on how to save money on your next cruise. Alright, so some of these suggestions may seem a little bit obvious, but maybe not to the newer cruiser. My husband and I have done, I don't know, a dozen or so cruises, maybe more, and we really enjoy cruising. I love that almost everything is included. Not everything is, and it can rack up very quickly. Most cruise lines, I mean every cruise line I've been on actually, has the sail and sign card, and they're called different things for different cruise ships. But what it is it's a cashless system. And so you use your room card to make charges everywhere you go on board. And so it's just very easy to swipe your card, and then at the very end of the cruise, you get this bill of what you've spent. So here are my suggestions. The very first one is explore the ports on your own. Now, if you're going to a once-in-a-lifetime destination or a once-in-a-lifetime cruise, you may not want to follow all of these tips, or maybe just apply them to some. So my suggestion is maybe to explore the port on your own. Rent a bike, rent a car, and not necessarily do a very expensive excursion. Almost all of them are like $50 to $100 per person, and they can go up from there depending on what you're doing. The second one I would recommend is bring the cruise allotment of drinks on board. I know that the cruise lines, some of them are changing, and so we used to be able to bring bottles of water, and now they have where if you do it before you get on the cruise, you can purchase the water package. It's like, I think on Carnival it's like $1 or $3 or something, and you get like 12 bottles of water, and they'll have it delivered to your room. You can bring a certain amount of soda or LaCroix, like those kinds of things, or even if you drink alcohol, they do recommend a certain amount, not for you to bring, but they allow you a certain amount. So if you're going to bring it on board, you can save a lot of money doing it that way. The next tip would be, number 3, would be to stay away from the spa. Now, I have done my share of spa treatments on cruises. I find that they're not as luxurious, depending on the cruise line, on board. And I also find that they are way overpriced. So I make sure I get my manicure or pedicure before I get on the cruise. I also try to do, like on the Disney cruise, they had like a rainforest spa experience where you could do the showers and the steam room, and there's a few things that you could do, and it was a lot cheaper of a cost than doing one of the bigger spa treatments. The other thing is if you really had your heart set on getting that massage or whatever it is, look in the little newsletter that they give you each day and look for one of the port days. Those are usually the cheapest days to do a spa treatment on board. When everyone's on board on a sea day, that's when everybody's going, and it's not usually a good deal. All right, number 4, stay away from the photo galleries. They are running around $20 and up per photo, and you can get a lot of great photos on your own. Now, if this is your family portrait, this is something you're doing as a family, it can be a lot cheaper to get a family portrait for $22 instead of going to a studio and having it done by a professional photographer. But just grabbing them here and there, one trip we were up to like $100, and it just adds up really quick. The other one is stay away from the internet. The internet isn't free on board. Make sure you turn your phone to airplane mode when you get on so that it doesn't end up costing you a fortune. Number 6, use the gym and stay away from the upcharge classes. Sometimes, and I have been part of like yoga classes, and I can't remember some of the other ones. I think those are the only ones I've done is yoga, and they're included. But there's like spin classes and some other ones that have upcharges. So you want to look out for that, and you don't have to pay those. Go ahead and go use the gym, but just use what's included. And it's not free. This is something my dad taught me a long time ago. It's not free. Like the gym and all the things that I'm listing, it's included in your price. So don't look at those upcharges as something that you need to do because you've already paid for your cruise. Use the amenities that you've paid for. Number 7, avoid using their laundromat by you can wash some things in the sink. Now, if you're having to pack really light, you may want to do a load or two or send your laundry out to be done. But if you can get the detergent that you can just wash some in the sink and then hang to dry, just a few of those pieces, you can save yourself some money. And then my last tip, which is probably a no-brainer, but buy less on board. Our family has a rule, which is called, and it's more of a guideline, but it's one thing. And this came from my parents for when we went on vacation, and so our kids don't get the gimmies. They don't want this and that and this and that. They can really think about it, look at all the items that are available, and then they get one thing. Usually we bless them with a couple other small things, but they really think about that one item that's between like $10 and $30, and then they have some ownership. But try not to buy everything that you see and just really think about it. Where's this gonna go in my home? What am I gonna use it for? Because when you're there, everything looks amazing. And so just think about it before you buy it, and you don't have to buy all of that. Just think about it. And you can save a lot of money when you're on your cruise. I hope you found this video helpful. If you like videos about cruises, Disney, vacations, and travel, then you're in the right place. Please subscribe, hit the bell so you get the notification for whenever we post videos here. And we are always going to Disney or a cruise within the near future. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.